How you going, beautiful collective of peeps? I am FG with the 144 energy. If I'm showing up randomly in front of you, then there's more than likely a tarot reading here for you today. Hope you're all having an awesome source kind of day and all that jazz. And if not, please do trust in the knowledge that you do have the inner strength to get through whatever it is you're going through. And I'll always send you some positive healing vibes. Just got to trust those intuitive nudges. That's your higher self trying to get you to take some action towards guiding you back onto the path you need to be on, okay? So take those intuitive nudges, take action on what you've been called to do, and you will be put back on path, okay? I don't know, it's going to be a little bit of an interesting read today. I keep hearing that song by Demon Hunters. I don't think they're ready for the takedown. I don't think they're ready for the takedown. Yeah. Creative Source is like, yeah, that's for this reading. It's pretty much, I've just asked the pendulum. I'm like, is that for this reading or is that for the last one? But no, it's for this reading. It's a confirmation, yes. So, okay. Anyways, just remember, peeps, this is a collective of peeps general reading, so it's not a one reading per se, so everything may resonate and everything may not. Some things may resonate and some things may not, and that's quite okay, peeps. So if it doesn't apply, just let that shit show fly. If the shoe's fitting, just be accountable and wear it for the actions you took, the misactions you didn't do, the boundaries you didn't have in place, the people pleasing you did and things like that, the experiences you need to learn from and let go, your karmic lessons and karmic relationships, and make the changes within yourself to be a better person, okay? In a human vessel, like be a better spirited, souled person. Okay, I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone that has subscribed to my YouTube channel, FEG Energy 144. I really, truly do appreciate it from the top of my ground to the tip of my toes and everywhere in between, especially my heart. And also to those that have been following me on my public Facebook profile, Effie Gabriella. Facebook, the Matrix, is refusing to let me open up a page, and won't even let me do a meta badge because it's not my legal given name. So I will be changing that soon. But it is my my baptized Greek Orthodox name, and that's after my grandmother, Effie Gabriella the first, Effie Gabriel. So I'm the second one. So and I'm the second one here that's bringing tower moments. Anyway, second Earth Angel. All right, let's give these cards one last shuffle. Now this deck is the Indigo de China. So this is one of the new decks that Creator Source Spirit, the most divine energy in this universe. That's my bestie. God, if you resonate with those terms, or Spirit, most high. All is the sun energy. But yeah, we went on a bit of a spending spree a couple of weeks ago, and we ordered a whole heap of different tarot cards with different images and stuff like that. So, and I've been glad to use this one for tonight's reading. So, all right, you know what time it is, peeps. It's time to get your tea, get your snacks, and get yourselves a bit comfy, because Creator Source, my bestie, can be your bestie too. Most divine energy in this universe, Rara for going old school, has got a reading here for you today. All right, let's clear the energy from the cards. All right, let's rock and roll, shall we? Bessie's in a bit of a jovial mood tonight. I don't think they're ready for the takedown. Okay, let's see what's on the cards for today. 7 of Swords in the reverse. So someone's tried to be a thief and has tried to trick you, and they tried to deceive you heavily, but it's in the reverse. So that their plans have not failed. Their plans have failed pretty much. See how this person's in the shade, like in the dark, and you can only see their ear illuminated? Well, it's in the reverse, so you can see straight through the fucking mask that they're fucking portraying to the rest of the people around you in the community. This is a master of heavy deception, peeps. But you saw straight through it. You saw through the fuckery, the trickery. They've tried to steal something. Alright, tell me more please, bestie. 8 of Swords in the reverse. So you saw through some sort of deception, and that freed you from being chained to this person, I guess you could say. Like you were imprisoned in your own mind there for a while. You couldn't see things for what they truly were. That's the front. you felt powerless for a little while, and you felt really restricted, kind of like you were in prison, but it's in the reverse. So you've been released from this, you've released yourself from it. So you saw things for what it was. You saw through the mask of deception, trickery and bullshit, and you found that key to unlock yourself from that prison, and you fucking released yourself, okay? So that's for someone. All right, tell me more, please, Bestie. I'm going to have to make a little bit of room here, I think, because this is one of those triangle, upside down triangle reads, and just so my beautiful collective can see what I'm laying out. Hopefully I can fit 5 cards across there. Hang on. Just make a little bit more room, peeps. Well, that many crystals, but they're good for working. Oops. They're good for protection and healing and all sorts of things. I've got quite a collection. And when I'm settled into the new place, I'll actually be able to get out my big, huge crystal egg, which is like 19 kilos. It's a beautiful egg, and I was guided to get that as well. I can't remember what the name of that one is. Like, I've got that many. I don't know if you can see my tray or not, but yeah, I've got all the tower crystals. There's a couple that I haven't pulled out because I was in a bit of a rush this afternoon when I got moved to this Airbnb, because I was guided to, because I'm activating karma for the Masons here in Somerville Street in Sorrel. And yeah, it's been quite funny today, actually, this afternoon. Busted all their fucking asses. Anyway, it's another story for another day. All right, turmoil, please, Bestie. Queen of Pentacles. So you saw through some heavy deception, some trickery. Someone was trying to steal something from you, and it's something to do with your abundance. So you're in an abundant energy at the moment, peeps. You're liking the finer things in life. You're very wise with money. You like gardening as well. I'm being guided to say you're good with animals. Like, so you resonate with animals and nature and grounding yourself and stuff like that. So you're a very grounded Queen of Pentacles. Now, you can be a masculine or a feminine, peeps. It's an energy of the card. We all encompass masculine and feminine sides. One side's the left side of the brain, one side's the right. But yeah, you're just in your Zen zone. You're contemplating things. You're making plans. You're going to be investing. You are going to be in a season of abundance, is what I'm hearing. Okay, so, and it's because you're seeing, now you're actually looking, you're not looking back at the past, but it's just because you've seen how you was kept stuck as a prisoner within yourself, and some sort of deception that was going on around you, okay? But you're seeing things, you're seeing through the illusion, and you've made changes within yourself, and it's going to put you into an abundant season, is what I'm hearing with this. Okay, peeps? So just trust in that knowledge, trust in the process. You may not be in your full abundant season yet, but it comes in stages. I can assure you that, peeps. Okay, tell me more, please, Bestie. The Empress. Yes, so you're in the beginning of the Queen of Pentacles, so in the beginning of your abundant season, but when you finish, so you're looking back at what you've gone through, like, you're looking back at what you've gone through, and not to look in the rear vision mirror, you're just reflecting, okay? You're just reflecting, and you're kind of blowing out, like, at the stage where you're at now. But Creator Source is saying it gets even better, because no soon enough, you're going to turn around and you're going to be in your Empress energy. So the Empress is someone who encompasses all the beautiful qualities of the 4 Queens of the Tarot in the upright. So you're an empath, you've got lots of love to give, you're generous, not overly generous though, where you're just fucking flashing your cash everywhere, left, right and centre. You make wise investments, you know how to manifest. With the best of intentions, highs are good and harm to none. It's the best way to manifest, peeps, not manipulating, dibby-dabbling like these fucking Freemason Pom scum and all these other little fuck secret societies. You don't need to dibby-dabble in dark divination to be able to manifest. You've got to do it off your own back. Okay, because once these fucks get called out, their karma gets activated. It's just simple as that. And you're also someone who speaks the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. You encompass the Queen of Swords, so you know how to put your heart to the side and speak the truth. You might be a little bit blunt sometimes, but if you don't be, you're going to get walked all over, and no one wants to be walked all over and taken for a fucking ride in the fucking field, in a muddy field, when you can go for a stroll in the countryside, pretty much. But you're going to be really, really proud, and you're going to be able to have all your eggs in the one basket. Creator Source is saying, I've just been guided to have a look at all the eggs there. So You're going to have a couple of different investments. You're going to be potentially planting fruit trees. So you're going to be enjoying the fruits of your labour. You've got the fruit trees above you, right? You're going to have a couple of investments on the go, because I can see, I'm just going to call them chickens. One there. And you're going to have all the abundance coming in from these investments, okay? So that's for someone. You flip your gender roles. Remember, you could be the masculine or feminine, but you're going to be coming into your Empress season very soon. Okay, and the Empress is a Libra card, I think. I don't usually call out the star signs. It's an ADHD squirrel brain thing, and Bessie's like, you don't really need to worry about it too much, but if you remember, you remember. That's an extra gold star for Effie. It's been guided to pick it up for a minute. Yeah, so you're going to be in a season of abundance and fertility, apparently. What does it say? Yeah, you're in harmony with the universe. You're in harmony with yourself and nature around you. So you're balanced, and that's why you're encompassing all the 4 queens of the tarot beautifully. All the 4 queens, the wonderful traits. Okay, one more card for the top row, please. Bestie. King of Wands. This is someone else's energy. Someone who can't fucking take leadership skills. Okay, so this is someone else's energy. So the King of Wands in the reverse is someone who fucking dabbles in dark divination. So they've been trying to fuck with your destiny pretty much. And you couldn't manifest for a while because of this fuck. You may be seeing sunflowers out and about in your day-to-day life here in this lifetime here in Earth School. That's for someone, like that's a synchronicity. So you may see it like in like metal statues. You might see a real sunflower. You might even see one online. Okay, that's a synchronicity. But that's one way you'll know this reading's for you peeps. But there was someone who was trying to put a stop to you from stepping into your Empress energy, trying to put a stop to you even stepping into your Queen of Pentacles and making wise investments. Someone was trying to put a stop to your loving heart. They didn't want you to speak the truth. They were really fucking manifesting and dibby-dabbling hardcore. So the Wands card in the reverse is someone who fucking fucks with fucking dark divination in some way, shape or form. And this is the King. So it's King of Wands. It's someone who is in some sort of secret society. Is there any... Yeah, so that... What does that say? Direction. So this person doesn't know how to give direction. That's why they dibby dabble. And they didn't have the foresight. So even though they're fucking into dark divination, they didn't have the foresight to put a stop to you stepping into your Empress energy. Okay, peeps. So that's for someone. So there's someone who's been fucking playing in your energy, trying to put a stop to you stepping into your abundant, because your abundant season. We've all got a birthright of abundance in some way, shape or form, peeps. It's these secret society scumbags and the elites and the fucking Illuminati, the fucking Delulu in the head. They designed this fucking matrix shit show, this simulation, to fucking keep everyone stuck in a state of lack, making us now go to work fucking 12-hour shifts, siphoning our energy, and then fucking taxing us for our fucking energy and then some. You know, and then when you finally do get to retire, if you get to that stage, they tax you on your superannuation on the way out, so they're double taxing that as well. And these fucking elites, because they're in a higher tax bracket, they don't pay fuck all in tax, because it's the way the fucking tax scale is designed here in Australia. I don't know what it's like around the world, peeps. Leave me a comment, because I used to study accounting, so I kind of know. Well, actually, I studied the Advanced Diploma of Accounting. I got right up there with shareholders and all that kind of stuff, but that's only here in Australia. So I do know a bit about currencies and fucking the way the fucking politics is running and fucking certain legal things and stuff like that. Okay, the Sun is here in the reverse. So this person that's a shady motherfucker that's very, very deceptive and was trying to do some sort of trickery and be a thief of your abundance, is not protected by the Most High. they didn't realise you've been protected by the Most High, which is the Sun. This is the Leo card. Since you was a child, pretty much, and here's more sunflowers. So you may used to have grown sunflowers as a child. Like I know I used to raid the bird seed and grow wheat and sunflower seeds as well. I was a bit obsessed with it actually. But yeah, you've been riding. Well, you didn't know, but you've had Creator Source riding with you your whole entire lifetime since you was a young child. Okay, and you're going to be speaking your truth, and you're going to be given the go-ahead to speak your truth, and you're going to be doing it quite confidently, because you're riding on the back of Creator Source's back. So in this depiction, Creator Source, the Sun is this white horse. So you are being not carried, but Creator Source has guided you and carried you all the way through your roller coaster lifetime. But this shady fuck that's been doing deception and trickery and fucking trying to fucking do something with your abundance is definitely fucking not someone of the Most High, someone that is not got any spiritual protection, okay, for the good side. And don't get me wrong, there's good and bad and everything, peeps, but this person, this fucking person wearing a mask is very deceptive. This person wanted you to stay stuck in your fucking head and keep you entrapped in your mind, and did not want you stepping into your Queen of Pentacles, which will turn into your Empress energy. Okay, this is this fucking King of Wands. Fucking elite fuckwit. Anyway, Spirit says what Spirit says. Okay, tell me more please, bestie. Temperance is here. Okay, so they didn't realise that you're a fucking Earth Angel. You've been hidden in plain fucking sight. It's in the reverse. It's not for them. They're just not protected. But they didn't realise that you're a natural Earth Angel. So this is your energy as well, peeps. So you're very balanced. You know how to pour into your own cup. You're very patient most of the time. You're very balanced. So you've balanced your light shot side with your shadow side, because it's not all love and light and rainbows and fucking bullshit. It's fucking leaning into your shadow side, leaning into your traumas and, you know, seeing things for what they were, recognising all the karmic relationships in your lifetime. You could have gone through a lot of heavy times in this lifetime, peeps, but just trust in the knowledge you have been protected this whole time because you're a child of the Most High. Now, the Earth Angel card is Aquarius, I think. Probably fucking wrong on that. Apparently I'm right. Okay, well, fucking I'll look that up later, and I'll probably forget within 5 minutes because it's a squirrel brain thing. But yeah, you're one that resonates with nature. You probably like going for like walks to waterfalls and stuff like that, or being out in like the bush or the forest, or just going for bushwalks. But you're very, very grounded, very balanced, considering what you've gone through. You're very patient with people most of the time until they fucking give you the shits, and then you go to shadow side. But you wish everyone peace, love and light, you know, and you just want to see peace here in this lifetime on Earth, you know. That's for someone. Okay, so but this King of Wands in the reverse, this dark divination fucktard, didn't realise that you was an Earth Angel hidden in plain fucking sight. Thanks, bestie, we'll take that. 5 of Wands, yeah, so they tried to really send you some fucking chaos energy, and there was like up to 5 different groups or people that were doing this. They're throwing rocks and fucking getting angry with each other. They cause you a lot of conflict. And they're in competition with you. Right now, they're all disagreeing. So something's gone fucking wrong. Their plan hasn't gone to action. And all these fucking fucktards that came for you on behalf of this King of Wands in the reverse, this fucking dibby-dabble of dark divination fucking Scatar witch, fucking warlock, wizard, whatever the fuck he is some sort of fucking elite fuckwit. They're all fighting amongst themselves now because something didn't go to fucking plan. Suck the fuck in. That's just desserts right there. They're throwing fucking eggs at each other. They're going to have egg on their face. There's egg, I don't know if you can see that, but there's all these little eggs flying around. One of them's got a basket full of eggs going, well, you did this, you did that. This one's saying, no, I didn't do that. This one did that. This one's like, well, you didn't do this. This one's like, well, I wasn't meant to. And they're all throwing eggs at each other. They're all going to get egg on their face, is what Creator Source is saying. And they're just wasting their energy by arguing amongst themselves. But if they didn't dibby-dabble in your fucking energy, trying to fucking fuck with your abundance, they wouldn't be in this situation, is what Creator Source is saying. Thanks, bestie. King of Pentacles. Were they fucking paid by this fucking King of Wands? So these groups, there's like up to 5 different groups. There's 5 different people here. These groups were actually paid offered a bit of a pretty fucking penny to fucking fuck with you, to try and stop you from stepping into your abundant season. That's this King of Wands in the fucking in the reverse. That's this nasty motherfucker that dibby dabbles, this elite fuckwit. So he thought, yeah, he could just sit back, fucking get his little fucking minions and shit to fucking do his dirty work, and he could just pay him a fucking pretty coin. Pretty much they just got paid in gift cards. The devil's going to want their gift cards back, you know, and this is this demonic fuck, this King of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, they thought that they could fucking get a job done. This King of Wands has wasted a fucking lot of money, actually. He's usually pretty well off. So we've put a lot of time and resources into fucking bringing you undone. That's for fucking sure. Now I understand why Creator Source is saying I don't think they're ready for the takedown. Look out. What have we got here? Oh, this is one of the bonus cards. So they're also trying to fuck with a divine union, someone that will always have their hand on your shoulder to guide you. I'm looking at the clouds. Are they clouds? Some sort of flower, but they look like blue clouds. So this is someone who could astral travel towards you. It's in the spirit realm. So they're already connecting with you at the moment. This is a fucking beautiful match, peeps. I'm just getting a really calm feeling when I look at this card. So you're catching up in the spirit realm, getting rather amorous and fucking intimate and stuff like that, and that's beautiful. But this person, they flip your gender roles, you can be the masculine or feminine, but if you're the feminine and you've got your masculine counterpart that's yet to come in, that's astral traveling towards you, they'll even help you do your hair and stuff like that. Like, they're a very kind and compassionate and loving kind of person. I'm getting a really calm, serene feeling from this bonus card. So you're really going to have enough love for one another and then some, and it's going to be a divine union when it finally comes in. And they're also trying to stop this from happening, because fucking when your two energies combine, it's like you're both earth angels. You've both been protected by the sun, the most divine. You've both been protected since you were young. You've both gone through some fucking hectic shit in your lifetime, so you both will have an understanding of one another. Yeah. Alright, so underneath the Temperance and the Five of Wands, these fuckheads that are arguing amongst themselves, you've got the Tower in the reverse, so this is fucking hectic shit. So, like, triple hectic. There's going to be fucking disasters and chaos and massive sudden changes, Creator Source is saying. This is their fucking karma. And it's not the Judgment card, and it's not the Justice card, but it's the fucking Tower moment. So all these fucks, this fucking elite fuckwit that's dibby dabbles in dark divination, fucking warlock, wizard, fucking elite fucktard, could even be a leader of a secret society for all I fucking know, because it's not the Hierophant or anything in the reverse, so it's not like a full-on wizard. But they're going to all be having a fucking epic Tower moment, and the lightning's going to be striking, and their world's going to be turned upside down pretty much, like it's the Tower in the reverse. So there's a lot of fucking energies that are going to be copying it from Creator Source, from my bestie, you know. So you send all these fucks, especially the King of fucking Wands in the reverse, peace, love and light from a distance, like, forgive them, and you'll come to forgiveness in your own time, peeps. But they've tried to fuck with your abundance. They tried to stop you from being able to step into your abundant season, go from the Queen of Pentacles to your Empress energy. They were trying to stop a divine union between two earth angels, because falling underneath the Temperance and the Sun. But little did they know, these are both hidden in plain sight, and you've both been protected by the Most High. So give gratitude, peeps. Like, always be in the attitude of gratitude no matter what is happening. Six of Swords. Yeah, they're not going to be going through fucking calm waters. That's for fucking sure. It's in the reverse. Six of Swords in the upright is like calmer waters, smooth sailing, things like that. they're not going to be able to adapt. And they're not going to be able to get released from this either, because it says releasing and adaptation. So they're not going to be able to adapt. I'm getting the feeling that there's a family that's involved with this as well. So I don't think it's your family, but they're in this group of fucking chaotic fuckwits that were paid by this fucking King of Wands to come in. So you've got, usually there's like only 2 people in the boat, and sometimes there's a child, but there's like a mother and a father and a child, so it could be like a generational thing. So it could be like a whole heap of fucking, a family that's going through chaotic energy because of the shit that they were fucking doing to you and trying to keep you and your divine counterpart fucking apart, you 2 beautiful earth angels, and try and keep you stepping into your fucking abundance season. So it could be a mother and a daughter, because you can see their faces here, but you can't see the father's face. So you may know the mother and the daughter, but you don't know the father, is what I'm hearing with that card. And they're going to be going through some hectic shit. This is 2 people that you know of. Just one snippet. Yeah, you definitely know these 2 people, but you don't know the father figure, is what Creative Source is saying. That's what Best is saying. Send them peace, love and light too. They've been doing it for the fucking longest of time. And I think this younger, the child is of your generation. I'm getting a feeling that this child of this mother that's been doing this shit to you is of your generation, so your age group. Yeah, confirmation, yes. Okay. Tell me more, please, Bestie. We're nearly at the end of this reading, peeps. The Magician is here. So your divine counterpart knows how to manifest, is a good magician, so they can manifest at will. They know how to use all the tools at hand. This is why they're astral travelling towards you, peeps. Okay, let's put that one to the side for now. It's going to feel like it's a bit of a miracle, like these 2 cross paths, like it really is. It's going to be mystical and magical and just beautiful. So you may or may not have crossed paths yet, and if you have, you've only done it maybe like once or twice, and then you've been kept apart because of these fuckheads that have been sending you chaos and bullshit. Okay, peeps. This good magician is very skillful. Best is saying very skillful as well, like intimately as well as like manifestation wise. Very intelligent as well, like very intellectual. So this person is very, very smart and switched on. So your divine counterpart is very, very, very fine apparently. Anyway, okay. Yeah, they're getting a tower moment because they fucked with the starseed. So this is like I think this is an Aquarius card as well, I'm not sure. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So you've been enlightened, you're going within, but you're going to be like celebrity, you're going to be known. You're both going to bring hope to the world and also a lot of healing. And this is when you 2 come into union officially. Because when your 2 energies combine, it's going to raise the frequency so much that it's just going to beam positivity, is what I'm hearing with this. Okay, so you're both starseeds, you're both earth angels, you're both divinely protected and guided, and in divine timing, once this shit show plays out and these tower moments hit these fucktards, then Creator Source can let this union take place, because these fuckwits have been trying to bring a stop to that and trying to fuck with your abundance. Okay, but you're both very enlightened because you're both looking at the lit candle, so you're both very enlightened. So you know how, or you're learning about this spiritual warfare and how it's the 5D more so than what it is this fucking simulation of the 3D fucking matrix. Like, I mean, you probably know that the earth is not flat. It is flat and it's not fucking round. You can't defy gravity, peeps. Like, if you put water on a marble, it will not stick and fucking roll around. You do not jump on an aeroplane and fly upside down to go from Australia to England or Greece or everywhere else like that. You do not fucking... It's not like you're in a stunt fucking aeroplane up in the sky, you know? And I mean, when you look at all those rocket fucking launches and that, they curve. They hit something at the top and it looks like a burst, like a water being scanned by a rock pretty much. You know, when you throw a rock in the water and it does that burst, that's what it looks like when it hits the firmament in the sky, peeps. So we're living in a terrarium, essentially. When you look at it like that, that's for someone. Okay, but look it up. It's actually in the Book of Wisdom. So, and I lent mine to a fucking Masonic fuck up in Launceston, and I do not want it back. Because she's a dibby dabbler, she's a fucking gatekeeper, she's an ex-real estate agent, and she's a fucking tarot reader. But she reckons she's only a Queen of Wands. No, she's manifesting off everyone else's energy and keeping them all stuck in a state of lack, aren't you, Veronica? Anyway, Spirit says what Spirit says. Peace, love and light to you, honey. You and your Masonic mother can keep those fucking books. I'm just going to get myself a new one. But it's in that book of knowledge piece, the Book of Wisdom. You can get it on eBay. When I get settled into my new house, I'll be getting like crystals and tarot decks and stuff like that in stock. And I'm probably creating a web page, no doubt. And I'll probably get that book in stock as well. So I can share this knowledge with everyone, because I'm not a gatekeeper. I'm a truth fucker seeker, and I share my knowledge. I don't sit on it and pretend that Christmas is fucking real and all that shit. Because Christmas is fake. Jesus is just a fucking made up bullshit story, because the Bible, all the religions have all fucking combined forces with the Romans years ago to fucking tell a big massive deception to people across the world to keep them from discovering the truth. Like the story of Yeshua was real, the magician. So he started off as a fool, was guided by a creator source, and knew by the end of it how to manifest. Okay, and that's the truth, peeps. So the story of Yeshua is very true, but Jesus is not coming back to save anyone for the second coming. I can guarantee you that. It's not Jesus Christ, it's Christ consciousness. So Jesus did not die on the fucking cross at 33 years old. It's 33 vertebrae that go down your back and your spine, and that's all to do with raising your kundalini energy. But I'll crap on about that another day, because I'm getting on with a bit of time. But pretty much you've got to withhold your sexual urges for 4 days whenever the full moon is in your star sign in every month. You've got to fast and do certain kinds of things, like not eat. You've got to eat healthily, not consume like evil things, like when you watch things on TV and stuff like that. And it'll come down from the brain as like a liquid. It'll go down your spine, like the two fucking snakes in the medical symbol. They fucking blasphemize that too. And Bessie's like, yes, that's a big fucking truth, right? Anyway, and then once it sits there for those 4 days, 3 nights, I think it's 4 days, 4 nights, or 5 days, 4 nights, it rises back up your vertebrae as a gas. Now this is the cross. That's the crucifixion. And you're not even being crucified, but that's your Christos oil. That's your anointment oil, and that is part of your ascension journey, peeps. All right. So withhold your sexual urges. Look up when the full moon is in your star sign in every single month, and start withholding those sexual urges, because the Matrix is also designed to fucking make everyone fucking sleep with this one, sleep with that one. Next you know, everyone's related to fucking everyone. That's just another fucking demonic fucking thing. Who wants to be known to be related to so many different people? You know, it's yeah, anyway, I'm getting off subject. Alright, thanks bestie. But that is a big massive sword of truth. That card just came out before. Ace of Cups in the reverse. So these people that have come against you, they don't know how to love themselves. They don't know how to create their own happiness. They don't know how to be satisfied with their own life, and that's why they came for yours, because you've got such a big massive cup of abundance and lots of love to give. You and this divine counterpart are probably fucking very high energy people as well. So your auric fields, these fucking secret societies and these witchy fucks can sense that coming a mile away, and they've been probably fucking manipulating your energy for the longest of time. But these fucks don't know how to fucking love themselves. They're egotistic is one thing. They thought that they were most powerful and they could get this job done, but they did not want you to love on yourselves, to be able to manifest this genuine divine union to come to take place, pretty much. Okay, bottom of the deck energy is always in the upright. 5 of Swords, yeah. You and your divine counterpart are going to be defeating all these fucks. You're going to be standing tall, collecting all the swords of truth. You're defeating them, and they got nothing there to protect them. So these are all these fuckheads that are in chaotic energy. This is this King of Wands in the reverse. This is this fucking mother and daughter that are going to be going through some fucking rough times in this 6 of Swords energy, and probably the father that you don't know. But what does that say? Yeah, they're going to be going through a lot of discord and hostility, and you're going to be standing tall and defiant, and you're going to be victorious, pretty much. I can't read that, sorry, bestie. Yeah, you're going to defeat him, pretty much, that's what it says. So you're going to be standing victorious and tall and standing in your truth. I'm FUG with the 144 energy. This is another good tarot reading. Now I know why Creosource is saying, I don't think they're ready for the takedown. I don't think they're ready for the takedown. I'm FUG with the 144 energy. Send these fucking class clowns peace, love and light. Energetically from a distance. That was a little bit of a throat chakra attack right there. Peace, love and light always.